And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound now, Charlie Morton. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. That's a laser base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Mike Trout. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Next offering misses. Ball 3.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And here's a 3-2. Got him lifting. 2 gone now. Jorge Soler up at the plate. 2 outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Angels leave 1. Orioles due up in the first. No score. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Jack Kachanowicz.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Good eye right there. And a pitch. That's in there. Full count now.
Full count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Wait, has this one sized up? Makes the catch for the out. 1 away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Up the middle. Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gunnar.
2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2 down, nobody on. That one way inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand batter waits. Next offering is outside.
Full count.
He goes down looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We played an inning, no score.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
And a 1-1. And a good eye there. High fly ball out to left field. Carlson in pursuit. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Joe Adele.
The center fielder, number 7, Joe.
The 1-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The punch out there, 2 down. So here's Wade now. And another ball. No score here in the second. In the air, left field, on his way over. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the second. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. Laureano comes up to hit. 1 down, base is empty. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman.
Number 4.
Top of the third, no score. This to center field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
Neto.
2 out, space is empty. And that's outside. 3 balls and a strike. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner on the move. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here in Baltimore as we go to the last of the third. Now, Ramon Urias. A wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. This is Dylan Carlson. California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. The pitch. Swings through that.
1-2.
Urias gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Here's the catcher. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Urias around second, headed for third. Coming home. Throw, and it gets away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Here's Adley Rutschman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
2 outs. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. Rutschman retired. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. The O's add 1 on an RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching start of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. And the righty deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Popped in the air, left side. Urias has a beat on it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting,
Here's Trout.
the designated hitter.
This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Ball.
Next offering is downstairs. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, out to center. Mullins settles under it. Calls it in, 2 away. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. And here it comes. And now 1 and 2.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels go quietly there. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Oh, they call it comma, comma, comma. Oh, they call it comma, 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 comma. Oh, back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous. Young girl, big dreams, thinking I was foolish.
And we're back. Bottom 4 and into the box for Baltimore. Gunnar Henderson. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
That's a ball.
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Henderson aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's in the dirt. Outside. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Wade pulls that one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So first and second with 2 outs. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Two on, 2 outs. Stays alive. That misses, and the count is 2-2. Pitch kicks away. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Ground ball left side. Jump throw across his body. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Orioles strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. The pitch. And another ball.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Laureano makes the grab, 1 down.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. And there's a ball. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He'll touch them all. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for L.A., Lamont Wade Jr. in the dirt, and a count 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Out there to center. Mullins under this one. Makes the catch. And that is that. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Dylan Carlson. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And here's the catcher. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That
Ball.
one missing inside. Action in the pen down there. Reed Detmers getting ready to go. Strickland getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Out to short, Neto. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Next to hit, Jackson Holliday. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Whips it to first. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Baltimore, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, number 4. The pitch.
No, inside.
First sign of movement in the Orioles bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Up and loosening in the pen. Baker warming up as well. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. So the lineup flips over. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Righty delivers. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Just misses there. The 2-2 on the way. Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious. 2 on, 1 out. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's down and in. Runners at first and second with one gone. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Reed Detmers. Adley Rutschman now at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here's a 1-1. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 2.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Wouldn't chase that time. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Connor Brogdon appears to be getting loose. Sefferjohn also getting ready. And the 3-1. And that one fouled off. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And now the lefty. Smoked into left, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. And delivers outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Adele quickly gets it back in. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
2 outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sir Anthony Dominguez. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next offering misses down and away. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. At the belt and fires. Line drive, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and 1-2.
Let's say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him! And that is a big first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Luis Rengifo to bat next. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. Onto O'Hearn. 2. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Connor Brogdon. So digging in, Ramon Urias. The pitch. Fought off foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
On the ground. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, number 98.
Here's the catcher. Two down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Soler makes the catch, inning over. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. And the pitch. And fouled off. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's outside.
2-2.
Kicks and fires.
Full count.
Number 4 in the on deck circle. Bounce to the right. Holiday tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's the second baseman. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. And here it comes. Towards first, and that one finds its way through. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Now at the plate, Nolan Shanuel. Two on, 1 out.
2-2.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. In the air, center field. He's under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the inning at the plate, Jackson Holiday.
This guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Missed with a changeup and a count 2-1.
Well played umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Center field. Rutschman retired. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 2.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Left-hand batter waits. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brock Burke getting loose out there. Zephyr-John also throwing. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 3.
Outside. And a full
Full
count
count.
now. Ryan O'Hearn up next. And the righty deals. High fly ball out to center field. Adele moves under it. He's got it. And the inning is over. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Yennier Cano gets handed the rock out of the pen. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler. And the pitch. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Logan O'Hoppe. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. All tied up. You're at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's downstairs and outside. Joe Adele waiting for a turn at the plate. Here comes a pitch. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Not afraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Brock Burke.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
The first baseman,
The lefty fires. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. Action in the Angels bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Ramon Laureano. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. front and foul to the left side. That misses, and that's ball 3.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one to first. He takes it on his own. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still tied 1-1. And we're back. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. And a pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
One down. Now it's the second baseman. The 1-1. And another ball. Rengifo leads off first with 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Chases that one out of the zone. 2 away now. Now here is Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball 2, down.
That's out to center field. Mullins makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. This one in the air. He's under it. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number one.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So the tying run at second. On the ground, out to short. Base hit into the outfield. The throw in, and he's safe. Tie ball game.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Now the Orioles catcher. Here's a 2-1. Fought off foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So the batting order turns over. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit. Jansen with a move to first. Westberg dives back in safely. Two outs. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. In for a strike. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, number 67. Now into the game, Colton Cowser. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Man at second. That catches the outside corner. That is strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Headed down the line. Laureano grabs it on the run, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The pitch.
No.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. Onto O'Hearn. And he's out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And next for the Angels, Jorge Soler. On the ground to third. Oh, look at the stop. To first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Adley Rutschman. The 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rutschman retired. Runner tags at second. He's in there. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. The 3-1. And fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just...
The right fielder, number 12.
And now the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
On the ground. And that one handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. Orioles strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Next one misses. Ball 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 2-1. Inside, just missed. Lamont Wade Jr. in the on-deck circle. No outs. Runners at first and third. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
And next for L.A., Lamont Wade Jr. That's a little bit low. O'Hoppe, the base runner at first with one out. That one's in there. 2-2. And there's a ball. Left-hand hitter waits. got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Strike 2.
1-2.
Two outs. Soft contact in the air, makes the grab, and that's the inning. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Orioles 2. So coming into the game now on defense, number 13. He takes over in right. New pitcher in the game for the Angels. Well, one-run game, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. So the tying run at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. Wouldn't chase that time. And here it comes. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Ball to strike. Swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. And another ball.
Full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. And it goes just foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here deep into extra innings. Right-hander kicks, deals. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He made him pay for that one. And the Orioles win it in 12.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Angels, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 11 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.